The irony of everyone telling you, oh my god, you're so talented, you do all these things, and you feel like you're trapped. It's a gift and a prison at the same time because you love all these things. But when it's time to decide your main occupation, you don't know which road to take. What do you like the most? And that thing that you like the most, is it going to give you the job and the profit you need to live? There are days that I wish I didn't have any interest at all, or at least only one. I wish I went the easy road, but what was normal according to society wasn't easy for me. It's not easy to ignore my heart because I did it for so long, and since I started taking my desires and needs into consideration, I can do the opposite now. In moments of fear and insecurity, I tend to think of giving it all up and starting a new life without the things that I love because I think that I can't handle them. As an artist, it's difficult to find a job, and having multiple interests can be an obstacle to your success because the time and energy you would normally put into one specific thing, now you share it among three or five things. And as we heard before, a master to everything is a master to nothing. But sometimes you just can't resist the interest of learning new things. And in my case, when I like something, I actually want to be dedicated. So I had to find some tricks to help me do that without leaving other things behind. To handle everything at the same time. Okay, something is going to have the most of your attention and you will be better at it, but you don't have to stay stuck with it. So, how do I manage having multiple interests and also jobs? For people questioning, I'm an actress, I work in theater now. At the same time, I'm a dance instructor and a massage therapist. I can also do other things if I want to. I keep studying subjects that interest me so much that I hope one day I will be able to work on those fields as well. Even though I love all of them, I know that there's something I prefer the most. So I know that that's what I have to nurture the most. And it doesn't matter what else I'm doing, this specific thing isn't going to fall behind. I'm sure that that is done for today and then I'll move on to other things. A good calendar is a lifesaver. You can schedule what you are going to do in a day, what hour you are going to do that, and for how long. So when we want to do a lot, we won't feel stuck not knowing from where to begin because we have everything written down. We know what we are going to do from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, then we know what we are going to do the next hour, even schedule the breaks between them. And not only you'll have a clear direction, but you will see that you can do more things that you thought you could in a day. Because to be productive, you have to be consistent and for a few hours in a day, not all day long. And most importantly, when you have multiple obligations. You have 1 to 3 hours of each accordingly to your needs, and you see that every day you can do all of them or most of them. Time management is going to show you that you actually have time in a day. From a psychological perspective, what we undergo, even subconsciously, is the fear of missing out or comparing ourselves to others, forgetting that our path is not the same as everyone else's, especially when you have multiple interests, because I doubt that the people you compare yourself with or you consider the best are occupied with the same amount of work you have to do. It is true that if you have one job, you will do it better, but if you love multiple, maybe you won't be the best in all of them, but you can be good in all of them. And you can combine them together at some point, which brings me to the next realization. A traditional work usually needs one or two talents to be executed, but what if you're meant to do something new? Something that will be unique, made by your specifications. Maybe you will combine your talent in guitar, your passion, let's say, for gastronomy, and also you like math. They seem so different, but if you think of a bigger picture, instead of working separately as a guitarist or a guitar teacher, as a cook, or doing math in any kind of job, you can combine them all together and be the founder of a business that is a restaurant with live music, your own unique style. I think that if you have multiple interests, you will find a connection between them and you'll come up with something unique, something with your own personal touch. All in all, you can't be useless by having multiple interests. You can help people with many different ways and in different fields. You just may lack organization, and you need to find a connection between all the things that you love and you can offer to society. And eventually, you'll come up with something extraordinary that people who resonate with your psychosynthesis will love. And that's the whole point. Not trying to blend in with the mass just to fit in, but live in this world by making your own impact, carving your own path. Thank you for your time. If I gave you some ideas, I would appreciate if you liked and subscribed. Share in the comments your thoughts and ideas on this topic. You're not alone, I promise. I will come back with a new video soon. Take care. Bye.